Alright, so I was editing the video and I realized I never recorded an ending to it. So I've been trying to get ahead with our vlogging since we're going to be in the hospital, and I don't want to have to be worried about editing videos while I'm trying to take care of everything Andy needs in the hospital. So I was trying to get a week ahead, and so I was editing the video to be posted for Wednesday, and I realized there wasn't an ending, and I was like, why didn't I record an ending? And then I remembered why I didn't record an ending. Because the day that I filmed it, which was about, it's about 4 days ago now. So about 6 days before it's actually going to be posted. It was kind of an off day and everything was kind of just not going to plan. It wasn't a bad day. You'll see, I'll show you in a second, but things were not working out as planned. And then when Sam came home from work, we realized things were really not going to go as well as planned. So I'm going to show you what we filmed, and then I'm going to talk to you about what happened that I didn't get filmed and what that means for Annie's upcoming surgery. Hey guys. Ooh. Hi guys. Welcome back to Teal House Farm. It is another day in quarantine. We are getting pretty darn close to surgery day though. We have what used to be a campsite, but I don't know what's going on now.
This is my new car.
Okay, they've moved on to playing cars. It's kind of a neat little campsite set their grandma got them for Christmas. It's got fires and
I'll show you something cool about this.
and lanterns.
Look at this.
Oh, and it even has a whistle with a compass.
And it has like
Does the light work? There you go. That one's not Mommy's favorite. But we're trying to decide what I want to get done today. It's supposed to be pretty warm, and so my thought is in a couple hours the kids are gonna go jump on their trampoline or swing on the swing set and enjoy this nice weather outside. And I might tackle some projects out in the garden for next year, kind of show you what's going on. I have plans that are like this big for the garden, but I probably need to bring them back into here. So we're going to take a look at what's going on and what is actually going to be manageable for us, especially with the amount of surgery and therapy Annie has coming up. Goggles! You're so silly. Alright, well we're going to get ready for the day and then we're going to go see what's going on and we'll show you what's going on. So, stay tuned. Did you have a good nap? Everybody, hey, don't shake it. Everybody loves the baby.
How about we call him Patton?
No, you have to have gentle hands, okay? Gentle hands. You're okay. Oh, did she punch? She pinched you, didn't she? It's okay. Here we go. Hey, no. Come here. Alright, so I wanted to show you guys this. A viewer contacted me and asked if I needed cloth diapers because her kids had grown out of them and she didn't know what to do with them, and I was like, yes, please. A lot of my diapers, some of the diapers I've had since Micah was a baby, so that's 6 kids, and they need to go to the burn barrel, and I'm excited to be able to replace them. Yes. So it looks like we got some pocket diapers in here that will stuff with the inserts. And see, we have some microfiber inserts, and these look
Yeah,
like they're cotton, which is great.
Oh, and these are diapers.
Microfiber inserts are great for absorbency, but they
Look at
absorb
these
really slow. So I always put a cotton or a bamboo insert on top and then stuff both of them in a pocket diaper, and that way you get quick absorbency with the cotton and lots of absorbency with the microfiber, and then you have a great diaper. And let's see. Oh, these are cute little elephants. And we got a lot of pre-folds, which are great. I use pre-folds on little babies.
When Pan put this diaper on, he would be like an elephant.
He would be an elephant. I use basically pre-folds and flat diapers exclusively on babies Patton's age. So newborn to, I don't know, maybe even just under a year. And then when the babies are very mobile, like Isla,
will be this.
I switch to almost exclusively pocket style diapers because they're just easier to get on a wiggly baby, a toddler who wants to go, go, go. Oh, and look, there's some cute covers. So thank you very much, Wendy. We're going to get this sorted and put away. I really appreciate it. This is going to help me replace some of the things that are just well used in our collection that really just need to go in the burn barrel.
Mom.
Yes.
Where's Wendy?
Somebody sent us these diapers. That was very nice of her. And she sent us a nice card too. So my plan was to get chores done and then spend the morning outside. But then it started raining, so now I don't know what my plan is. Figures, right? I don't see. It is 9:15. So I'm trying to decide. I'm folding the diapers, and I'm trying to decide if I want to start school now. It's a little late in the morning to get everything done before lunch. My plan was to spend the morning outside and then do school in the afternoon, but the weather has foiled that plan. It said it was going to be sunny and warm today, and now it is raining. So I guess I'll finish these and then we'll maybe get math and reading done and then do some lunch and hope it's sunny and we can get outside and get some of that work done that I would like to get done on the garden if it's going to be as warm as they're saying it's going to be. So we'll see.
Mommy, I did it.
Yeah. Yep, just scoop it into the...
It's gonna take a long time. This is how they did it in the old times. Why don't... How does it take?
Okay, today has not gone as planned, but we got dinner started here in the bread maker. Got just a loaf of white bread. I got a cheesy ham potato casserole in the crock pot. My lovely mother-in-law got me this for Christmas. It's favorite present ever. It's really nice to be able to brew just one cup, like in the afternoon, just for me. Because we have a percolator on the stove, which works great, and I love that it saves us money on coffee grounds and doesn't use filters or anything. But then every once in a while, like, I'd like just one cup, you know? And you can't really do that in a percolator. You gotta make the whole thing. And it's actually not even for the caffeine. I just genuinely like coffee, and it's my happy thing. And this is actually a cup of decaf. Okay, I'm coming. Oh goodness. Caffeine makes me feel really jittery. I don't really like it that much. So this is decaf. And somebody lost a shoe and has just lost their mind. So let's go help. You're okay. Okay, stop jumping for a minute. Scoot on over to the edge so I can help you.
No, Mom has to come on the trampoline.
No, Mom is not coming on a trampoline.
You are.
Annie, scoot over here.
No,
Oh, better. All right, everybody's happy now. Okay, anyway. It is now almost 3 o'clock and I'm finally outside to work on something. Got distracted by, got phone calls about Annie's surgery next week. There was an issue with the lab, so I gotta take her tomorrow to redo the lab work, which is kind of a hassle because it's over an hour away and it has to be done there because it's a specialized lab. So I had to work that scheduling out, and we're trying to quarantine, so I'm trying not to have people come in to babysit because that just brings stuff into the house. Because you just never know that, you know, somebody could not be showing symptoms yet and be sick the next day, and then all of a sudden everyone's sick and surgery gets canceled. So I had to try to figure that out with Sam's work schedule. got it all worked out. Dealt with some other issues with scheduling stuff for after surgery with therapy, and before I knew it, it was almost 3 o'clock, and here we are. So I'm just gonna pick something small. There's a lot to choose from. My greenhouse blew inside out. That needs to be fixed. That I need Sam's help with. I'm too short. I think what I'm gonna do right here, last year we had a container garden, and I've gotten most of it cleaned up, but I didn't get everything out, so I think I'm just gonna finish cleaning this up, and it is just gonna make the outside anyway of the house look less trashy without the stuff here. So let's see if we can get that done real quick. Alright, we're going to see if we can do just a teeny bit more. So I think 10 minutes would make a big difference here. I like to start what I'd call afternoon cleanup about 3:30, and that's when we really try to get the house back in order for Sam to come home, because nobody wants to have to come. And then we can have the big girls finish from school. Little kids can do quiet activities like look at books. Little man is going to sit in his little chair, and I think that'll give me just enough time to get the rest of these things done. Did it. I'll give the container garden a 1 out of 5 stars. It was expensive. It was labor intensive to build. It was labor intensive to keep the plants wet enough because the pots dried out so fast. And then I decided I didn't want it this year because it was way harder than having plants in the ground. And it was a pain to put away and get the ground back. So do not recommend. If you have the room to be able to put plants in the ground, put them in the ground. If you don't have room to be able to put them in the ground, there's definitely container gardening that you can do to grow something, you know, in the city. But if you have land, plant it in the dirt. Don't build yourself a container garden. You're silly. Alright, I think we need to go maybe start picking up.
No, I want to
Yeah, no.
play outside on the trampoline.
Alright, we're going to play outside for another 20
can
minutes.
I show them my front foot?
No, and then we got to go pick up before Daddy gets home.
What do you mean? Our room's already picked up.
Good. We can pick up downstairs and finish our school. Okay, so there ends the footage that I took because shortly after that, Sam came home and just wasn't feeling well, was feeling really tired. And he said he thought he just had a really long day. And I said, we're in quarantine for surgery. I have not stayed home for 2 weeks with 6 kids to have us all get sick and then not have surgery. So I told him to take that test, the COVID at home test that we had. I said, just take it now so we know. I'm going to put you in isolation and stay as far away from you as possible. Because the day before he had been gone all day and hadn't seen us because he had worked extra long, came home after everyone was in bed. And then that day he had left early and had just come home, so we had just seen him for a few minutes, so we really hadn't been around him that much, and so he took the test and it was positive, and I was first really angry sort of at him, but just at how that all went down. The fact that, you know, we were trying so hard not to get everybody sick, but he had to go to work. You can't just not work. I mean, sure, you could take FMLA, but you don't get paid for taking that. And we were trying to stock up time off so that he could not work the week of surgery. And taking just 3 weeks off of not working at all was not financially possible for us. So we were just trying to be extra careful. And so we isolated him immediately. It has now been, this is day, let's see. This is almost day 5. Tomorrow will be day 5. So today's the end of day 4. Tomorrow will be day 5 from when he tested positive. And from what I understand, because the CDC guidelines just changed, that if we get to day 5 of having been exposed and don't have any symptoms, because right now the girls and I are not sick, that we're probably pretty safe. The recommendation is that you should take an at-home test, and if it's negative, wear a mask the next 5 days and you'll be good. So my plan is tomorrow to have Annie and I take at-home test, and then we will see what Children's Hospital says. Her surgery isn't until the end of this coming week, and so that'll be like 8 or 9 days since exposure, and that seems to me like if we test negative at home, and then obviously they're going to make her test in the hospital the day before surgery, that would be enough to show that we're in the clear and that she can still have her procedure. Things are a little upside down. My parents are no longer coming out to help with the kids, so even if the hospital would allow Sam to come because he's feeling fine, he can't because somebody has to stay with the kids. So I don't really know. Everything's really up in the air. Obviously, the worst case scenario is just rescheduling surgery, which in the end, like, it'll work out and we'll do it. But we're really hoping we don't have to. I can't mentally imagine having to do another month in quarantine and go through everything again. It is really hard to not be able to get a break from being at home all the time with all the little people, especially now that Sam is isolated away from us. So there's a corner of the house I'm not allowed in, so I've been sleeping on the couch and literally with everybody all day, every day. There's nowhere I can go where there is not a little person. I can't even sleep in my own bed and not sleeping well on the couch. So I cannot imagine doing that for another month, because if we had to push this off, I would want to be extra careful, which means we would probably isolate Sam since he's going in and out of the house all the time, and just say 2 weeks before surgery, we're just going to live separate lives because we can't have this happen again. You know, it doesn't have to be COVID. It could be the flu. It could be RSV. It could be anything. Anything that would make her sick would make them postpone surgery, and it is the dead of winter. So we will keep everyone posted. I'll give it a 50% optimistic chance that surgery is still going to go ahead as planned. Tomorrow, if we both test negative, I'll feel much more positive about it. And Sam is doing fine. He's basically had a really bad cold. It has not been a big deal, other than the fact that we're supposed to have surgery at the end of this week and nobody can get sick. And now we're trying to figure out whether or not it's going to happen and what the childcare situation is going to look like, because he obviously would like to at least be able to visit her in the hospital if she's going to be able to be there for a week. And we don't even know if that's going to be allowed or if we'd be able to work it out, because we have to have somebody to take care of all these little people so that we can do that, because siblings are definitely not allowed. So that was our upside down ending to what was kind of already a frustrating day. So we will be back soon. We'll keep everybody posted. If you haven't followed us on Instagram or Facebook, I recommend looking it up if you're curious and want up-to-date news on how things are going, because I'm sure I'll have something up there about the surgery sooner than there will be a video posted. See you all soon. Thanks so much for watching. Say bye.
Bye.
Mwah.